Morning Wrap Up. It's the Morning Wrap Up. All right, we're going to have to do this super quick. I'm running behind. My brother's coming to pick me up. We got a full day, a family gooner day today. That's right. My mom, my dad, my brother, not my sister, unfortunately, but everyone else. We're all going to be going to our home base, Grasshopper off the green, to watch the Arsenal game. And my brother's on his way, so that gives me about 5 minutes to do this. I was going to come on yesterday and rant and rave about what I posted about, which is 2023 parents. And again, that's a problem with social media. It looks like I'm saying that about all parents, and I'm not. There's some really good parents out there, really attentive, just really great parents. The majority are, but there's a definite epidemic going on, especially here in New Jersey, of parents who show up places with groups of toddlers, and I'm not talking Chuck E. Cheese. Look, if it's Chuck E. Cheese, I'm on their home territory. You gotta live with the consequences, you know? If I'm going to see a Pixar movie, you gotta live with the consequences. But other than that, in things that both adults and kids use, or in a lot of times really should just be for adults, you got parents showing up with groups of kids, groups of toddlers. Forget kids. Kids have brains. Toddlers don't yet. They don't. Your dog, this is the same thing that people go, Matt hates dogs, Matt hates kids. No, I love both those things. I hate you. I hate the person who owns those things because you act like they're adult humans. They're not. Toddlers and dogs have the same brain, which is really no brain at all. It's just reactive. Is that a shiny light? I'm going to chase it. Do I see someone else dancing? I'm going to go run and dance with them. It's pretty awesome. It's like me after I've had my third Y call, okay? But that's no place for them to be in an axe throwing place or a bowling alley or anywhere else. And yes, bumper bowling, kid bowling, but you shouldn't have a 2-year-old kid picking up a bowling ball that weighs as much as them, which was impressive, and running with it. So several kids that were about as tall as the bowling balls trying to pick them up and run with them. Running across the lanes while the parents sit there and sip cocktails. Or in the case with the ones right next to us, the guy's sitting back on his phone chilling while he's got 8 kids playing bowling in 4 different alleys. Problem is they only had one. I'm sorry. If it's a toddler or a dog, I don't care how well behaved you think they are. If you're not going to watch them, you got to put them on a leash and tie them to something so that I don't have to run around and play daddy daycare when I don't have kids. I was responsible my whole life because I didn't want kids. I just wanted to be a fun uncle. And now because you were too lazy or cheap to use contraceptive and clearly didn't want a kid, you're making them everyone else's problem. And the disturbing thing is under the post I made, there was hints from certain people that like, well, it takes a community. Yeah, it does. If I see a kid out here doing the wrong thing in the streets, you know, I'm going to say, hey, get your life in order, Jack. I don't know if his name's Jack, but that's what I'm going to call him. It doesn't mean that saying was, you know, for communities to chip in when the parents can't or aren't there. Not when the parents are sipping mojitos and comparing Snapchat pictures. No, that's raise your own goddamn kid time. I'm out with my family. I'm out with my friends. We're at a bar watching a game. Your kid shouldn't be running around stepping on my Jordans. I'm at a bar or brewery. Yes, breweries are kid friendly. Doesn't mean you give your kid markers, run around and let them fucking tag people like they're Latin Kings in training. Instead of giving them $1.50s across the face, they're slashing them with Sharpies, and they're not even watermelon scented. It doesn't mean you get to be an absentee parent. That's the problem. Too many people decided the idea of having kids was awesome without actually wanting to have to be a parent. Don't make them everyone else's problem. Same thing with dogs. I love dogs, but I don't have a dog for certain reasons. I don't like them dry humping me from behind while I'm trying to drink a beer. I don't want dog hair all over me. So, if you bring them to a brewery, just keep them on a leash. I'll even come pet them. But if your dog's running around trying to fight other dogs or trying to dry hump my leg, that's a you problem. And the U will stand for euthanized. No, I'm joking. Oh, God. Now I'm going to hear shit about that. Anyway, the point is, raise your own damn kids, take care of your own damn pets, and then we don't have this problem. Then I don't have to come in here and sound like a fucking jerk, which I am. And if you don't agree with me, then that's a further point that you should take care of your kids because you don't want them learning lessons from me. Because the next kid who runs into my lane or runs over and invades my personal space and I got to take care of them because the parents are off, pretending that they're on a yacht somewhere when they're really at a brewery trying to take pictures, I'm going to teach them the lessons of the morning wrap up. I'm going to teach them gambling lessons. I'm going to teach them Commish's life lessons of how to do drugs on a Sunday and not, let your parents know at an Applebee's. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Am I joking? That's the question. It's a question you don't want answered. So raise your own goddamn kids! This is SBS. Oh, come on, you gunners!